TD. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And not what he was hoping for when he brought it out. They're going to get him down short of the 15-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Now Mahomes to try again after the pick six. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Throwing now is Mahomes. This one complete. It's Rashee Rice. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
To throw, it's Mahomes. His throw incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Yellow, yellow. Yellow. Yellow, yellow.
Now Mahomes. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 34-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. Here's Mahomes to throw. No hesitations, they go right back to Kelce. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them.
Yellow.
Now it's Mahomes again. Open man, it's the tight end Kelce. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Now Patrick going to change the play. Mahomes going to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Yellow, yellow.
Mahomes now to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. Butker's kick here is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points. points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 22. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain. I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here's Hurts to throw. Throw left side, complete. That's Brown. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Imagine almost getting slow, being probably paralyzed for the rest of your life.
Hey, yo, go gun.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Yellow. Hey, 57. Hey, 57.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line.
Hey, 43, 15.
It's now 3rd and goal.
On play action, it's Mahomes. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He's sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him. Butker's kick here is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
They'll get this out to Barkley, complete. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing is Hurts. to Doxson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit. A first down carry from Barkley. And not much running room. Down to the 32. It was Brian Cook who made the tackle.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. They did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Hurts sets up to throw it. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Bigsby. He will push his way down to about the 14. Nick Bolton there on the tackle.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Here's a 2nd and 8. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Saquon Barkley. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
1st and goal, Philadelphia.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Saquon Barkley in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles will extend their lead here just before halftime. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead is up to 8. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And not a great decision to bring it out there as he's tackled just beyond the 10. Well, indeed, trying to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to lose yardage. Not that it matters as the final seconds tick away. Not much has changed since we left you at halftime. The snow is still continuing to fall as we are back underway. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
Their own 27-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is cut to 1 at 14-13.
Chiefs 13.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And he's going to go out of bounds on the return. He won't even get this thing back to the 10-yard line.
At their own 9-yard line.
Hurts now hoping to make up for that pick six. Oh, another ball up for grabs here, and this one is intercepted. And he'll be brought down around the 7-yard line.
Intercepted. Sets up a first down and goal at the 7-yard line.
Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a first and goal, trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal.
Yellow.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And just as they thought they might be able to take that across and get the lead, a big red zone turnover.
I know that I am defense-centric, and I want to give them a whole lot of credit, but I just can't believe after that drive, in that position, ball security paramount, they turned the ball over. Terrible.
The third quarter now, a one-point game as they line up second and 10. Back to throw now in his own end zone. Quick slant, Dotson. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
63.
They're going to look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
First down, Philadelphia.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. From the 34-yard line, here's a second and 9. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Not sure what happened there, but he just didn't get the right read on the coverage that time. Pass wasn't where it needed to be, and that'll send them back to the drawing board.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's fourth down.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Able to power through. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
That if any person here something else. They're probably taking their chances and stuff.
Yellow, yellow.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Slant route, that's complete to Travis Kelce. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
It's a gain of 11.
Mahomes going to change things up.
First down. First and 10 at the
Back to throw now on first down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving them a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And again, it's Mahomes. We'll get this complete to Worthy. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. And Xavier Worthy from 21 yards away. And the Chiefs have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be a good return. He's out of bounds at the 12. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They're looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper.
Brings up second and 3.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. Barkley inside handoff. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a game considering the blitz that they just had against them.
4 receivers now. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Second down and 4. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 35. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. From the gun, it's Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley.
Offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Boy, hard to catch your breath. Another big play looming. 4th and 3. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're working inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. A handoff to Barkley. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Another try from the 14 on 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Trimmer, go silver, ready?
He's back to throw. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Silver.
Back to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Eagles are an extra point away from going back on top here in the 4th. Critical extra point up and good. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Out of the end zone comes Smith. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
15. Yellow.
Mahomes. Finding Kelsey. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
At this stage, you've got to hustle, got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
At the 40-yard line.
40. Yellow.
Mahomes. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Here comes 2nd down.
Gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Mahomes. Finds his man. It's Kelsey on the crossing route here. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 41-yard line.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
15. Hey, 43, 15.
Mahomes will throw. That ball caught. It's Rice. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And a short gain here down to 22. And now they're going to get the timeout. A huge play has them in field goal range with a chance to win. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
39-yard attempt.
Now the reverse cracks that.
Everything right now resting on the right foot of Harrison Butker.
39-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And they'll be set.